everybody who helped to make this program a success, our veterans associations in the area, thank you very much. And of course, all of you for supporting us. So at this point in time, I would like to introduce the local FFA chapter, the president and the vice president. If you would, please come up.
Good morning. My name is Fontenot, president of the Eunice High FFA chapter today. We'd all just like to thank you on behalf of Eunice High FFA, and the Louisiana FFA Association for all the veterans have done for us. And this is my 4th year coming here to help serve Gumbo for y'all, and it truly is a great experience. Thank you.
My name's Eunice, and I'm happy to be here to talk one of the veterans I was very close to. Thank you.
Well, it's an honor and a privilege to be here amongst great men and women who are veterans, and we're blessed for another day without any rain while we have this ceremony, which is always good. You know, I'm just proud to be an American, and I'm glad to be able to serve you as your mayor, and you are the reason why I had the opportunity to even be in this position. So again, I thank you.
There's a few things that I thought of this morning as I just considered what the day is today. You know, and one of them is, as I watched the news and saw protests, I thought about what do other people think about America? You know, and we're here in Eunice, and we're blessed to have such a wonderful city. And you know, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ as my Savior. I believe in the right to vote, and I go out and I vote. But you know, the guys that went and fought, that put their life in ladies, they didn't know what I believed. They didn't, you know, they didn't know, they cared, but they went and they fought for me, whether or not I chose to vote, whether or not I believed in Jesus. They didn't care. They didn't care that I was from Basil, Louisiana. We owe so much to these men and women who fought for us, because they went and sacrificed. They laid their lives out there saying, look, we'll die for that freedom that we have because we are Americans. And so men and women, I thank you. Man, look, I love you guys. And y'all gave everything. You sacrificed it, and we owe you a huge debt of gratitude. So I would say I stand in honor of you guys, and I thank y'all. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Judge.
Good morning. I usually speak to a TV camera. I'm the guy that took Clay's spot. That's a task by itself. I talked to him the other day, and he's excited for what he's doing. I've been a policeman since I was 18 years old. My family was military, and my dad was Korean War. My uncles were in the Navy. I signed up for the delayed entry program, but then I wanted to be a policeman. And Kid Moody called me one day and said, hey, we got a spot for you. Just give me about 6 months. So I don't know what the brotherhood of the military, but I know the brotherhood of law enforcement, and I'm in awe of speaking with y'all. I just spoke to a World War I vet, two, I'm sorry. I love just hearing the stories. The man was in tears, his grandson's in tears to see the sacrifice that happened. All walks of life was called, but shared one same, I guess, common bond is the love of the country. Today our country's kind of crazy, as Judge Hoychick said, but I want to pay honor to y'all. Again, I'm standing in awe without y'all, like our prayer just said. We would not be standing here. We would not be able to meet, to eat good food. I want to thank all the servicemen. I also want to thank all the family members, because when the servicemen are out on abroad to foreign lands, Korean War, Vietnam, all across the Asia, and now Afghanistan, it leaves a hole in the family's lives. For the people that's here, and the people that's here in spirit, and God bless y'all. The families, again, I got to give y'all a round of applause for the families, for the veterans. If it wouldn't be for y'all, some were called, some volunteered. Other than that, again, I'm just awed. I'm usually, like I said, behind the camera, and God bless you. God bless your families, and thank you for your service.
Phillip, would you come up here and say a few words for us, please, sir? He's our state representative from District 41, Mr. Phillip Devillier.
Thank you, Mr. Terry. Good morning. I'm sure y'all don't want me to hold y'all too long so y'all can go and enjoy some of that good Eunice gumbo. When I was asked to come here and speak today, I thought about what I could say, and I prayed to God, and I ran across something that I thought was interesting, and I'd share with a lot of you. It's the history of Veterans Day. World War I was known as the time of the Great War. Officially ended when the Treaty of Versailles was signed on June 28, 1919, in the Palace of Versailles, outside the town of Versailles, France. However, fighting ceased 7 months earlier with an armistice, which is a temporary suspension of hostilities between the Allied nations of Germany. We went into effect the 11th hour, the 11th day, and the 11th month. For that reason, November the 11th, 1918, is generally regarded as the end to the war to end all wars. November 1919, President Wilson proclaimed November 11th as the first commemoration of Armistice Day, with the following words: "To us in America, the reflections of Armistice Day will be filled with solemn pride in the heroism of those who died in the country's service, and with gratitude for the victory, both because of the thing from which it has freed us and because of the opportunity it has given America to show her sympathy with peace and justice in councils of the nations." The original concept for the celebration was a day observed with parades and public meetings and a brief suspension of business beginning at 11 o'clock a.m. An act approved May 13, 1938, made the 11th of November in each year a legal holiday, a day to be dedicated to the cause of world peace and to be thereafter celebrated and known as Armistice Day. Armistice Day was primarily a day set aside to honor veterans of World War I. But in 1954, after World War II had required the greatest mobilization of soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen in the nation's history, after American forces had fought aggression in Korea, the 83rd Congress, at the urging of the Veterans Service Organizations, amended the act in 1938 by striking out the word armistice and inserting in the place veterans. With the approval of legislation on June 1st, 1954, November 11th became a day to honor American veterans of all wars. Veterans Day continues to be observed on November 11th. Regardless of what day of the week it falls, the restoration and observance of Veterans Day to November the 11th not only preserves the history and significance of that date, but helps focus attention on the important purpose of Veterans Day, a celebration to honor Americans vets for their patriotism, love of country, and willingness to serve and sacrifice for the common good.
radio.